Welcome to the Big Zo Podcast. I am he is me, and to the right.
What's going on? It's your man, Mr. Mix, a.k.a. Lil Cuzzo, b.k.a. The Professor. How y'all doing today? What's going on with you today?
Good, man. All things considered, all things considered,
All
man.
things considered.
Sun back out shining. All is not right with the world, but we're going to get there, dog. Yeah. The floor is yours, pimp.
So, without any hesitations, I want to say thank you to our audience. Thank you to anybody who reached out to me directly. If you don't know what's going on, ironically, leaving this here podcast on the way home, we got hit by a tornado.
Immediately afterwards.
Like E3. Saw it coming, didn't believe it because usually tornadoes don't hit the city. Like, it hit the heart of the city. The west side, the north side. I live on the west side, so I was affected by said tornado. Was out without power for 3 or 4 days. Had to go through the struggles of that. Neighbors, people around me also going through the struggles of losing property, losing homes, brick homes, demolished, car damage, roof damage, mental and physical damage. We had 5 people that lost their lives. Rest in peace to them. I just want to thank everybody who reached out to me individually to check on me. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Anybody who sent money to the Cash App. What I don't do and what I'll never do is in times like this, I don't post what I do. I'll let you know what I did. And the people that reached out to me, I did. I said, hey, these are some of the things that we did for the people around us. But that wasn't the time to get on and get a selfie in or post or because people were people were going through the worst day of their lives and they needed help. They didn't need publicity or they didn't need somebody down there and again, I'm one of those people that was going through it with them. But I truly appreciate anybody who reached out, who checked on me, who made sure I was good, who, hey, is there anything I can do? What can I do? What should I do? And individually we had those conversations. People sent Amazon packages, people sent water, people sent batteries, coolers, all that stuff got to the people that it need to get it to. We still going through it now. FEMA still hasn't come through and made it a disaster for whatever reasons. Make it political, make it whatever the fuck you want to make it. I'm just telling you what's happening on the ground. $1.6 billion in damage. 5 people lost their lives, 30 to 40 people in the hospital. Bright side, St. Louis showed out. Neighbors, friends, family, cooking meals, grilling meals, helping neighbors, looking out for each other. Like this is no help from the government. This was us. This was us in them streets. This was us looking out for each other. This was us sharing resources. This was us. And it just gave me so much pride and hope to see us out there just helping each other. We ain't give a fuck what you like. Hey man, what you need? Hey, I see the electric truck down the street. Hey man, I'm going to the store. You need some batteries or something? Like that was what was going on between, neighbors and family and friends and whatnot.
Unity.
That unity, man. That unity, that community, that love was happening. Again, it's still happening because people are still sharing resources. People are still giving away free meals. People are still giving away essentials and whatnot. So, if you're interested in helping, hit me in the DM. We can talk that. But on this platform, I just wanted to say thank you to anybody who helped. And now that you know what's going on, please spread the word. Every video that I posted on my page and every video that I posted that you saw on the page, which we share content between myself and Cuzzo, so his audience sees some of the stuff that's going on. A lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of people didn't know about what was going on, and it should be bigger and it should be publicized. I don't know why it wasn't. Again, it's up to you to speculate on that, but we need help. We need assistance. $1.6 billion in damage is going to take that much and more to rebuild. So get the word out, put the word out, and thank you to everybody who sent prayers. And not just prayers, you actually did something. Because thoughts and prayers are dope. And I appreciate that. But when people are in crisis, they need help. They need help.
That's a fact.
Like, they need assistance. Send what you can, do what you can. And again, whether it was 20 or 200, thank you. I love you forever. I appreciate you forever. And that's the shit I'm talking about. When we all we got, because we all we need. If you going through something, or you see somebody going through something and you reach out, that person should be trying to send you some aid or some assistance or some resources to help you out. And we've been doing that for the past week. So, man, just shout out to everybody who knows about the situation and has been helping, volunteering their time, energy, and efforts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And to the local business owners, man, and the entrepreneurs who lended out their services for the free. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was landscaping, brick removal, hauling trash or debris or whatever, man, seeing y'all out there.
Yeah.
So, shout out to the city. And we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Because we got us. Would have been nice if others would have looked out. But this is the importance of voting. This is the importance of who you put in office. Because times like this is when it matters.
That's a fact.
Times like this, it ain't about Democrat, Republican, it ain't about black, white, pink, or purple. It's about people. And you want to have people in office who care about people, who give a fuck about people. And that more so than anything was evident within this disaster. Because again, it's not being publicized. 100,000 people was without power for days. 100,000. That's people without medicine. That's people without hot foods, hot meals. Like, you don't understand what it feels like until you go through it. And for those that are like in places like Florida and Houston or New Orleans that have been through tragedy like this, hell, even Sandy in New York and New Jersey, they understand what we're talking about when we say, hey, when you don't have the support and help that you need, it could have been a lot worse. But again, community came together, family came together. We still come together. We still doing the work here. So just keep us in your thoughts and prayers and do what you can.
Sure.
Yep.
Well said, cuzzo. All right, we're going to get into a few topics, man. We won't be long. So I want to start with, I have an issue, man, with the way whoever's running ESPN's social media page. It's disgusting, B.
Oh.
The way that they're running it. So it's getting beyond sports and highlights. I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like that they are creating a certain kind of traffic, a hostile type of traffic, because they know it generates comments, it generates views, it generates a lot of dialogue back and forth.
Controversy sells.
Exactly. So the Indiana Fever beat the Chicago Sky. We all know Caitlin Clark plays for Indiana Fever. Angel Reese plays for Chicago Sky.
Yep.
Now, Indiana blew them out. I believe Caitlin Clark had a triple-double that game. So ESPN posts Caitlin Clark with a triple-double and her stats. It's about Caitlin Clark's triple-double. They won. Right underneath was a picture of Angel Reese. Not even it wasn't even like a picture with the same shot. It was Caitlin Clark's picture and then Angel Reese's picture. And of course, I go right to the comments because I know what's about to come. Not even acknowledging Caitlin Clark's triple-double, it was all Angel Reese's hatred. They know what they doing, dog. Angel Reese had nothing to do with that post. But yet, they seem to keep attaching these two women together. And I know, and honestly, dog, I feel... Not only do I feel bad for Angel Reese, but with us, that's what comes along with this. It's nothing new. She ain't the first, she won't be the last. I know Caitlin Clark is annoyed as hell that these white supremacists, these racist idiots are trying to claim her as one of their own. Every time she have a good game, she got to speak out and denounce some shit. But they continuously try to bring her in and act like she represents what they represent. She don't represent what y'all represent. She probably hates you niggas. And furthermore, leave Angel Reese out of this. She has her own set of issues. She has her own career her own legacy that she's trying to establish. Ever since, and this is what makes me mad with the hypocrisy of it all. Ever since LSU beat her squad, beat Caitlin Clark's squad in a championship game in college, and did that, They've been on her head ever since. When she was just mimicking what Caitlyn was doing. But they can't seem to let that go. That was back in college. These two ladies are in the WNBA, trying to do their own thing, not have any ties to each other. And why should they? That was college. This ain't Magic and Bird. Yo, let that go. But here we are. Here ESPN is. Keep putting these women against each other in the same posts and in the same, keep mentioning them, keeping up their bullshit. I think it's tasteless. I think it's classless. And ESPN should do better about whoever is in charge of their social media page, because they do it all the time. This ain't the first time I be watching. This is not the first time. And it's disgusting the way that they're keeping up this bull crap, especially in these times where everything is riding high. It's sickening, cuz
the biggest thing, so don't disagree with anything you said, 1000% agree. The biggest thing about ESPN and Fox Sports News and some of these other publications and websites and channels or whatever is that they're well aware of the tropes and the racial things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it since Bird and Magic.
Absolutely.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And you got to make somebody a hero and you got to make somebody a villain. Instead of us just trying to grow the league, us just trying to bring good attention to the league and show them that they have a better product that they're putting out. No. We gotta sensationalize it. You know. Caitlin Clark has saved the WNBA, like Angel Reese is not popular or Angel Reese can't play. And side note, I ain't gonna get too far off track on this, but gentlemen, fellas, if you didn't let her in high school in basketball, shut up.
Word. Word.
Just shut up.
And them people the ones doing the most
about
talking,
the ones
bro.
that tell me that Angel Reese can't play. Like, she is a professional in her sport and she averages a triple-double. She averages a triple-double as a
double-double.
I'm sorry, a double-double, sorry. A double-double in the WNBA as a rookie. Points, rebounds. Points, rebounds. You can't do that right now in your YMCA league.
No.
So now she can't hoop, she can't play, she ain't skilled, she ain't. Shut up. Stop. Stop. Okay? Stop it. I know you want to make this girl a villain. It's easy to. You want to play into every racial stereotype, the sassy black woman, the angry black woman, you want to play into all of those so you can make her the villain and you can make Caitlin Clark the hero. She saves the league, and look at this horrible, horrible black woman. I get it. I see it. It's right there. But that ain't the case. There are two women that's competing trying to be better. And oh yeah, by the way, there's a bunch of other women in the league that are better than both of them. Like, are better players than both of them, have been carrying the league for years. Have been skilled and talented in doing their things. And that's no knock on them. I'm just saying they're two young players in a very, very competitive league. And instead of you looking at it from a basketball standpoint and growing the game, you have to bring all of this bullshit in. And to Cuzzo's point, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it on purpose. And you're playing in our face like we don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
We see you. And it's disgusting. And you don't champion women like you should.
Exactly.
You don't champion women's sports as you should. There's plenty of women's sports, soccer, basketball, softball. Hell, they box. They're in MMA. You don't have those people on there and have them featured here and there, but it's not what you do when 51% of the population is women. So you would think if you want to grow that audience that you would create those lanes and create that discussion to have an intelligent discussion about the WNBA and the actual game and bring on former players. And, you know, Cheryl Miller is still alive. You can bring her on. Cheryl Swoops is still alive. You can bring her on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of different WNBA and just women's basketball legends that you can bring on to talk intelligently about the game, to ambassador the game, and to grow the game. But you choose to do the controversial bullshit.
Facts.
It's sick. It's disgusting. You're nasty.
1000%. 1000%. Is it? They know what they doing, dog, and they and excuse me. We fall for it every time. We take the bait every time.
Yeah.
They throw it right out there. We see it. That's some foolishness right there.
Yeah, it's the controversy that sells.
We go right to it. We go right to it, dog.
We gotta be smarter.
We go right to it.
Gotta be smarter.
Let's get grown for a second, cuzzo.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about some things to improve what goes on in the bedroom. Now, I have compiled a list. You hear the language I'm using. One for women and one for the men.
Okay.
So, ladies first. So we're gonna do some ways to blow her mind when it comes to the bedroom and to keep things spicy and get it cracking. All right? We're gonna come in with have confidence, not cockiness. She wants to feel desired, eye contact, strong but respectful touch, and leading with certainty, not ego. Instantly turns the dial up.
Like, as much as society will lead you to believe that is not the case, confidence is key in everything. Confidence is key. When you walk in the room, like you own the room, woo! But in owning the room, it can't just be about you. So that's where the cockiness comes in.
Yeah.
Owning the room means that I'm here to deliver. I'm here to deliver. I'm here to perform.
I got it under control.
Yeah, I'm here for the. What do you need for us to get to said destination? You are the pilot, sir.
Yeah.
You are the captain of the ship today.
Yeah.
Fucking take charge and fucking be the captain. I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to have command of that fucking room. Now, in having command of the room, you still have to think about the person that's in the room. That's where the consideration comes in at. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
Because yes, you want to be confident, you want to be assured of yourself, you want to do things with a certain amount of aggression and certainty and passion that lets her know that, hey, baby, like, I'm here for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to just be like stunting and posing in the mirror and just, it's like, nigga, hey.
And women can tell when that confidence is lacking.
Yeah.
They can smell it on you. They can smell it on you.
Yeah.
I agree, cuzzo.
Yeah. Captain of the ship.
Learn her body like a playlist. Don't just play the greatest hits. Explore the deep cuts. Take your time learning how her body responds to pressure, speed, and rhythm. Every woman's body has a different cheat code.
You got to get to the B-sides.
Not just the singles.
We about to go old school on you.
Let's go.
Okay, it used to be a tape.
Mm-hmm.
Tape used to go on the tape deck. On the A side was your hits. Okay?
The jam.
All your singles.
There you go.
Your singles was on the A side. You turn that bitch over to the B side. And the B side had some of your jams.
Hidden gems.
Some of your jams was on the B side.
They grew on you later.
Yeah. You had to listen to it. Wait a minute. This is my shit.
That's what you got to do.
Usually become cult and hood classics.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, fellas. You niggas all right on the A side. You suck on the B side.
There you go.
And you got to get to the B side. Neck, ear.
There you go.
Titty.
The B side is the details.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
I told y'all a couple times that inner wrist, that forehead, that bottom lip, that back of the neck, lower part, the back of the knee, that get into the feet and feet massages, certain pressure points.
Get that collarbone in the shoulder.
Get that collarbone in the shoulder. Get a sensual kiss right there.
Yeah.
It's the B-sides. but it'll do something to her that ain't been done in a minute. So y'all gotta be able to look. We here for as long as we need to be here for. Explore that body.
Take your time.
Take your time.
We got all night. We heard all night.
Yeah, take your
we
time.
are here. Ain't no need to rush that thing. Slow down and explore. Get your rhythm together. See, a lot of you cats think when you get in it, you just start hitting it with the jackrabbit. Yuck. Okay? Yuck. It's about pace. It's about angles.
It's a build up.
It's a build up.
It's a build up.
It's going to be plenty of time to jackrabbit.
It's a build up.
Yo, slow and steady
wins the race. And what? Ooh, to that. 2 points. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to speak for women and allow me two ladies to speak for you. Allow me to speak for you today. When you have the rhythm correct, don't switch it up. Do exactly what you've been doing to get her to where she's at. Don't go faster. Don't go slower. Don't go harder. Don't go. Keep the same pace and same rhythm and same stroke to get her to where she needs to be. Power through.
Be literal in the bedroom.
Power through.
Right there means right there. It don't mean
stay
speed
there.
up. It don't mean switch it up. It don't mean none of that. It means stay right there in that spot because it's almost time.
Don't get cute at that point.
Don't get cute. This ain't the time to start showing off what you done learned, what you done seen, This ain't the time for all that.
That ain't the twist and the twirl
Stick
time.
to the script.
Stay in. And the second thing, to help you explore the body, a couple things I like to do is let's bring some fruits in. Let's bring not some vegetables. That's advanced. Y'all ain't there yet. Y'all ain't in that class. That's private class. But bring some fruits in. Strawberries, oranges, things that on the body, and then you can lick certain things off of it. Strawberries, whipped cream, always pleasers. Pineapples, things of that nature. You want to stay fruits, vegetables. Okay? Fruits, vegetables.
Pour a little bit of that pineapple juice on.
Owner and find where it goes. Hello.
Follow the trail.
Follow the trail.
Cause
I tell you what I know.
Foreplay is not optional
At all.
Kissing, neck, thighs, breath work, words. Don't skip steps. Make her mind race before her body does. The longer the tease, the stronger the release.
Yes.
That's the build up. Cause I was speaking about just a few seconds ago. It's the build up.
Mm-hmm.
Patience. It's patience. The longer the foreplay, for some, the climax come a little sooner.
It does.
Doesn't take as long to get to that climax. But the problem is we get so impatient because the minute we start seeing these naked body parts, we just want to get the jamming it in.
Yeah.
Yuck. Let's have some respect, first of all. Let's have some respect, and let's take our time and get this thing right.
I call it preheating the oven. You
Yes,
gotta
sir.
preheat the oven before you can't just 350 stick it in.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure that dial goes up gradually. And then once it gets to boiling point, there you go.
Yeah. Hey.
Thank me later. There you go.
And finally, when you're done, the aftercare. Cuddling, soft talk, or just a reassuring touch afterwards. It says, I'm still with you. That builds up trust and makes her crave around too.
Okay. I'm gonna say something.
Let's go.
Okay,
Come on, man. Because a lot of us struggle with the post nut clarity.
Aftercare is important. After a really good session, a slutting out, if you will.
A slutting out is accurate.
Yeah, a slutting out, if you will. Take the animal off. Take the animal off. He's done his job.
Put the gentleman back on.
Gotta put the gentleman back on.
There you go, cuzzo.
Nice little rub, nice little massage, nice little soft kiss.
Hugger.
Whisper. You gotta bring them emotions down.
Cuddle.
We just went crazy. We just went up.
Yeah, get up on
We just went up. We gotta bring you back down.
Don't get the nut off and then start getting dressed.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or roll over.
Yeah.
Go get a snack.
Yeah. Now, if situations call for that, then yeah. But we spending the night together, yo, come for the after the fact, dog.
But not even 5 to 10. I'm telling you, you ain't got to do
just
5
when
to
you ain't
10
got to
minutes.
dip and get out of there.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes of aftercare will make all of the difference. 5 to 10 minutes, I'm telling you, 5 to 10 minutes of just being gentle and caressing and intimate right then and there. It's next level. I'm telling you, it's next level. It'll put you somewhere else. I promise you. Do it, fellas. Has to be done. Has to be done. Aftercare is important.
It really is.
When you put the work in, you just had a 50-point game. Okay? You just had a 50-point game. You gotta do the interview after that.
Definitely.
You gotta do the interview after that.
Definitely.
And you gotta nail the interview.
The post-nut press conference.
Yeah, you gotta nail the interview after that. That's how you nail the interview.
Hey, in the conversation, yo, y'all could just go over the highlights. Yeah. Just talk about what you liked when she did that. Talk about what you like when he did that, and more of it, and what you didn't like. Yo, it's okay to have conversations about it. How else are we gonna learn how to satisfy one another? Communication is a big part of it. Like, don't be quiet in the bedroom. Talk. Get a little joke off. It should be fun. It shouldn't feel like work. You're gonna work, but it shouldn't feel like work.
It should feel like a relaxing release.
Yeah. That's a fact.
A relaxing release.
That's a fact. Now, ladies, this is for y'all.
Yeah, this for you.
Things you can do for your guy, for your man, whatever, in the bedroom to keep it cracking. Because I know we seem simple.
We're not.
We seem simple.
We're not.
Certain situations we could be. But but when it comes to this, we're a little bit more complicated than we give off. Lead the seduction. Sometimes men love to feel wanted too. Take control unexpectedly, initiate with confidence, whisper what you want, or pull him in without a word.
We love it.
Yeah, we
love it.
We want to lift up and have our boxers slid down too sometimes.
We love it when you are showing your man that you want him.
Yeah.
I'll give you one phrase, ladies, that you can use. Drive this nigga crazy. And it's just a tweak of a phrase that we all use, or we all should be using. Okay? Instead of, I'm coming, you're making me come. Add that. You're welcome. Add that.
Boy.
You are making, I can't control it. You are doing this to me. Ego.
To the roof. You heard me? Yeah.
You're going to get a different man.
Yeah.
Tweak.
Going back to we like to feel wanted.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in certain situations and relationships, not saying all, sometimes men feel like sex with them can be a burden.
Yeah.
Or like an obligation.
Or a chore. Yeah.
Or a chore.
Yeah, or a chore.
So when you can make that man feel like you desire him, you're thirsting for him, yo, it makes a big difference on the performance that he gives you within that bedroom. Because it's a difference between I desire you sex, come here, boy, instead of we ain't did it in a while, let me get this nigga something so I have to hurt his mouth. It's a big difference, even with just the wording, and you hear how it sound. So we respond to that, hey, I'm fiending for you, come get it. Way better than the obligation sex. It just makes mentally it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. Visuals matter. So show up sexy for you first. Lingerie, sure, but even a silk robe or no makeup with the right energy can do it. It's not the outfit, it's how you own it.
Come on,
sir.
Come on.
Hey, we like all the bells and whistles.
Hell yeah.
Yo, we appreciate the getting dressed up. We appreciate the lingerie. We've discussed this many a times.
Yes.
But hey, sometimes that big t-shirt box get it cracking too.
But you can dress up the big t-shirt.
You can.
Them thigh-high socks, with the stripes, with a big T,
on some thick legs.
tie that motherfucker up, tie that big T up. A tank top boy short combination.
Oh,
Huh?
Simple. And honestly, dog, women just with socks on, that's low key fire. I don't think it get enough respect.
Yeah.
I don't think it get enough respect.
Let me tell you something else that don't get enough respect. My jersey. Just my jersey.
Yeah.
Nothing else on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because them titties gonna hang out the side of it. Oh, side titty. Yeah.
And it's gonna cover everything you need to cover. And just gonna be there. Just my tank top and my jersey on, and you. That's it.
Yes, sir.
And you. Look, really quick. It's a mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had this conversation with women as well. When y'all go out, y'all put it on. Hair, makeup, lipstick, eyelashes.
God bless
you put
you.
it on. Do that for your man. And do it strictly just for him. Go nowhere. Do everything you would do like you were going out. Everything like you would do like.
And it don't have to be every time.
Yeah.
You're just saying occasionally.
Occasionally. Let him see that. No. I'm doing this for you as well. We confuse comfort with like the laziness of like bum. Let's just keep it real. We confuse comfort with bum. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You being comfortable don't mean that you don't brush your teeth today. You being comfortable don't mean that you don't at least put it in a ponytail. You being comfortable don't mean that you put on the holy drawers or the holy shirt when we at the crib because you're comfortable. You still a woman. I still need lotion. I still need you to smell good. I still need you to smell soft. I'm not talking about everybody. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, but for y'all that think that comfort equals bum, cut it out. You can be comfortable at the crib and be sexy as shit. Hair tied, makeup on, no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take that wrong, the Drake line. Yeah. Yes, there are women that will sit in sweatpants and that little half top sweatshirt with just the hair up, and we just looking like, girl, you look so fucking.
Whether that stomach on flat or not, we enjoy a good pooch.
Yeah.
I like a little lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just remember that. Like your man is always wanting you, always looking at you. So make sure you get that man something to look at. Make sure you whet that appetite for him. Because if you want him to just want you, then damn it, be wanted.
Be wanted.
Damn it, be wanted.
Yeah.
Do something to be desirable so that man will just want you.
Talk dirty or guide his hands.
You better.
Men are physical and responsive.
Yes.
Saying I want you here or directing his touch turns him all the way on and boosts his confidence.
Yeah. Put my hands where you want them to be.
Where you want it to be.
In them warm spots.
Oh yeah, that's what we doing?
Yeah.
That's what we doing. Bad.
Yeah. And then talk your shit in his ear.
Yeah.
Talk how much you want him. Talk how much you've been thinking about him. Talk how much you need this. Talk how good he makes you feel. That's all. Just, it's obvious shit. I don't know what to say. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. It's in you.
It's in you. Say all that shit you thinking.
You
all that nasty shit you think he don't like, he like it.
Whatever you hesitant about,
he like it.
Say it.
He like it.
Say it. And just because I know we're on the ladies, but just a quick note, fellas, make sure them hands are clean.
Yeah.
Make sure them nails are clean.
Fingernails clean.
Make sure they trim.
Hands clean.
Make sure they not dry and callous and all that, man. If you're going to have your hands all on this woman and in places and going certain spots, make sure them hands are well groomed. A little lotion goes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
A fingernail clipper goes a long way. A little fingernail file goes a long way. None of this shit is sassy. It's essential. Yeah. All right? You don't want ridges and cuticles and all that. Hey, it's sensitive down there.
Like an
it's
OG told
certain areas, bro.
Like an OG told me, if you're gonna be touching women and money, have your hands together.
Word. Use all of you. Wait, hold on, because I feel like we're skipping over the dirty talk.
No, we can get back to the dirty talk.
All right. Use all of you. Don't be passive. Engage your whole body. Hands, hips, breath, eye contact. Ride his energy and give it back to him. That exchange is magnetic. Energy, yo. When you with somebody who can match that freak or match that level that you know you can get to, yo, what's better than that?
Use all of you. God, we're gonna start charging you for this shit, I swear. Ladies, a back titty massage. Run him across his back.
Oh, that's a new rule.
Run him across his back.
Mm-hmm.
Just run, just there. Just run him across his back, all the way down. Run him across his back. Nipples.
With baby oil, coconut oil,
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run him across his back.
it's therapeutic.
Try him crazy.
It's therapeutic.
Try him crazy.
And
use them inner thighs to rub certain things. Use them softly, gently, but use them inner thighs. Anywhere where you extra thick,
use it.
put it on them.
Use it. Use it. Nothing goes to waste.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing should go to waste.
Nothing at all.
We don't waste food around here, cuzzo. Compliment him mid-act.
Yes.
Let him know what he's doing right while he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Boost his ego and keep him fully engaged.
What I say?
A simple, that feels so good, can flip the switch.
You are making me. Baby, I can't control it. You so fucking sexy. Ooh, keep stroking me like that. Those are very, very simple phrases that you can use that will drive that man insane. I've been thinking about this shit all day. Ooh.
I like the way you feeling me.
Yeah.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then when you ready to finish, tell him to come for you.
Yo, that speeds up the process.
Like a motherfucker. You didn't had your feel. You want them done.
Yeah.
Say it.
Start talking to him. Start telling him that.
Yeah.
Just start telling him.
And then my last two. My last two. It's 2 words. It's 2 words. For my sisters, daddy. For my island women, poppy. Either or. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Put a daddy on the end of that.
You put a daddy on the end of that. You put a poppy on the end of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's happening.
And it's over.
It's happening.
And it's over.
It's happening.
And it's over. Everything.
I tell you what, he could have had 15 minutes left. You start talking that good-ish in his ear, start the countdown.
Yeah.
Start the countdown.
Yeah. So that way you ain't never got to say no. I got to go to work. No, you don't. I got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll be 5 minutes. You do that, be over in 5 minutes. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So before we move on, let's just go back to the dirty talk for a little bit.
Okay.
What is like some of the things that, not necessarily that you give off, but that you would like to, that you like hearing? Or that you may even use
During head.
We're gonna get specific.
Yeah, during head specifically, if you moan and look up at me and tell me, ooh, you taste so good. I'm out of here.
Yeah. And the flip side of that, tell her how pretty she is with it in her mouth. Yes. Yeah.
Such a good girl.
You look good with that thing in your mouth.
Such a good girl.
Good girl.
Such a good girl.
Good girl.
Oh, you my good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah.
And yo, for the ones who like it a little rough, that's probably the only time you could call them the B word.
Yeah.
They into it. So, hey, yeah, cuz yeah. Go ahead.
If you can get it off.
If you can get, but you got to be him.
No, but if you, I got one though. If you can get off, like, I know this word is taboo, but in the bedroom, slut.
Yeah.
Like my little slut.
Yeah.
Daddy little slut.
Hey, but I'm gonna keep it a book because I think slut has become, in the bedroom, has become a little bit more normalized now. Because the whole phrase "slut me out" and getting slutted out. So I think you can get that off now better than you could back then.
Better than you could back then.
Yeah.
But everybody, but you can't
again,
start with it.
Exactly.
You bitch, you slut. no, nigga.
You got to know who you're dealing with.
You got to know who you're dealing with.
You need clarification. You
because
need clarification.
nothing worse than when she stops you mid. Who you talking to?
Yeah. Everything dry up.
Who you talking to?
Everything dry up. Everything goes soft. Evening over. Get dressed. Gather your things. Yeah. Letter time.
Let's get one.
This is from a young lady.
Okay.
It goes, "Hey, Big Zo Podcast. Love the show. Listen every week. But now I have a situation of my own that I need you guys to weigh in on."
We got you.
So here's what happened. A couple weekends ago, I went out with my boyfriend and my best friend. We were all vibing, had some drinks, the music was right. It was supposed to just be a fun night out. But as the drinks kept flowing, things got a little too loose. My best friend got real comfortable and ended up giving my man a full-on lap dance at the club. Now, I know alcohol was involved, and maybe she thought it was all fun and games, but I was right there. I didn't even know how to react in the moment. My boyfriend looked shocked at first, but then he didn't exactly push her away either. Since that night, things have felt off. I haven't brought it up yet because I don't want to come off as insecure or dramatic, but I also can't stop thinking about it. Like, where's the respect? So my question is, am I overthinking this or should I be questioning the both of them? Love the pod. Please help your girl out. Signed, confused and kind of pissed.
Appropriate.
Yeah. The liquor. Let me just say, you definitely should bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying it's a reason to crash out because, yes, alcohol was involved, but that liquor gives you the courage to be who you want to be. That liquor can bring out them true feelings. I've been around cats I thought were my friends. When they get that liquor in them, I figure out just how much he thinks of me, or little, or jealous, or envious he is of me. That liquor be letting you know. I would address it. Now, for as like the boyfriend, I'ma say this, and if he can see this, yo, just blame it on the alcohol, B. You was sitting there chilling, she came and got on you. Now, you reacted all wrong. But again, liquor was involved, so sometimes your senses and your defense mechanisms are lowered. That's why I don't recommend women like drinking on the first date, because liquor can do stuff. But anyway, that's a different thing.
Right.
Yo, if I'm a man, I'm like, yo, it was the liquor. Matter of fact, I might play dumb and like I don't remember that point. But baby girl, address that, because you never know these days. You never know. That can stem from some behind the scenes activity, or maybe it could have just been things just got they just went a little too far with it. It could go either or, but definitely address it. You're not being dramatic at all. That needs some attention. So give it some attention. It's just about your approach. I wouldn't crash out right away because it could just be nothing. But I will say, I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead.
You ain't gonna say what?
I don't want to bring race into it because it's a certain black women don't play this.
They don't play that shit at all.
This was a white woman. Okay.
Why?
So you got the certain different rules apply.
They do,
but
they still don't. So
for sure.
Overall, what I'm gonna tell you is set boundaries.
Yes.
Set boundaries. This was a lack of boundaries not being set on your part. So that's where you failed. Certain things should be off limits. Dancing on my boyfriend is one of them. In front of me. Or behind my back. Or while I'm out of town. Hell, I don't give a fuck when. It's never appropriate. Okay? So you have to set boundaries. So in order to set boundaries, you have to have difficult conversations. You need to have a difficult conversation with her. You need to have a difficult conversation with him. And you need to let them both know that, hey, What happened, but it cannot happen moving forward.
Ever.
Because it made me feel this way.
Yeah.
So, no, it is not a cause for a breakup or a cause for fuck this motherfucker or nothing like that. But it is a cause for, hey, we need to have some difficult conversations and I need to set my boundaries. Like, that is crossing the line. Unless you agree to it. Unless all parties agree to it and y'all decide to get a little, hey. But we're not going to blame that on the alcohol. We're not going to do that. That is just a lack of boundaries. Because even when certain things happen, when I'm drunk or when I'm high, when I'm whatever, my right mind will kick in quick. When, hey, whoa, no, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It kicks in quick. I'd have been gone. And somebody done did some shit and I'd have been like, hey, what the fuck you doing? Like, because that boundary is that boundary is that boundary is that boundary and it's been set already. You didn't set that boundary and make that clear to them. So anytime you don't set boundaries, your borders are open. Your borders are open. You allow people to creep in and be disrespectful. And more so than anything, you feel away because it was disrespectful, more so than it was malicious. Mm-hmm. We're out, we're having a good time. We dancing, we kicking it. He out with us. We having a good, liquor flowing. It's set those boundaries. Let those boundaries be what you rely upon to say, hey, these things I'm not comfortable with. And if this happens again, then said consequence will be the next step that we move to. But have a real life grown folks conversation with her and have a real life grown folks conversation with him. Let them both know how you felt. Let them both know that this wasn't it and this ain't appropriate. And then move forward and make sure that change behavior happens on her part and make sure the change behavior happens on his part. If for some reason it doesn't, then there may have been underlying feelings there or attraction there that you didn't know about. And you invited that in. So again, that's on you. We are responsible for how people treat us. Not necessarily we teach people how to treat us, because I've kind of learned that's, I ain't gonna say that's bullshit, but sometimes that's just because of how a person treats you is more of a reflection of them than it is of you.
That's a fact.
But the reaction to how you treat me is 1000% me. You can do what you do, but I'm gonna do what I do. And just ensure that you do that. Hey, y'all cross some lines. We need to set some boundaries, and then move forward. So,
I agree, cuzzo.
Yep.
Damn, to be in that moment, dog. Like you look over and you see your little shorty giving it up to your mans in there. I'm like, I gotta throw my drink over there. We gotta break that up. We gotta break. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Separate. I think this is. But hey, I agree.
Or depending on a nigga like me, I'll leave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you want?
Yeah.
Walk out the door.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Away from this shit.
Yo. Let's get a little spiritual.
Okay.
Get a little spiritual, man.
All right.
These are some signs that God wants you to break up with someone. Okay?
I like how you did that.
Yeah.
Let's get a little spiritual.
Yeah. You feel constant confusion. There's no peace in your heart, only overthinking, stress, and emotional exhaustion. I think when you spend majority of the time worrying about your other, it might be time to get out of there and make some changes. When you can no longer just enjoy your peace and solitude because you're worrying about what they may or may not be doing, hey, you too far in the trenches, baby. You too far in the trenches. It's time to get out of that, because all that's going to do is stress you out. And they be out living their best life, having a blast. And you can't even enjoy your little shows, watching them at home because you thinking about what they doing. So, yeah.
The biggest thing, heavy on go back to it.
Over only thinking, stress, and emotional exhaustion.
Heavy on the emotional exhaustion. If I'm tired, if you make me tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the thought of you makes me tired.
It's draining. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yes.
Both sides.
Yes.
Leave. If they draining your energy, leave.
If every time that person go, hey, I'm on my way over, you go,
Fuck.
yo.
Leave.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It ain't getting better.
At all. You're drifting away from God. Instead of growing spiritually, you feel disconnected, like your soul is slowly dimming.
I've seen that. I've seen the woman that is. I've seen it happen to men, and I've seen it happen to women. I've seen the person that is devout, maybe getting their journey on with the Lord, and discovering their spirituality and discovering, who they are as a spiritual being. The heathen in the relationship, is like alcohol.
Yes.
Weed.
Yeah, word.
About to go rob a bank.
Yeah.
What you ain't gonna do is get your shit together.
Yeah. Oh,
because it's gonna fuck up what I got going on. That's what you ain't gonna do.
Cuzzo. That's entrapment.
Yeah.
Cuzzo.
What you ain't gonna do when you trying to get right with the Lord, so some of your ways may have to change.
Friends will do that too outside. It ain't it ain't just relationship, but friends will do that too, dog. They'll start treating you differently, start making fun of you, teasing you, and not including you and stuff, and be trying to manipulate you. Well, we don't invite you because you don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Then when you do come out, they trying to tempt you and do all, cause oh boy.
Yeah, so they do that in the relationship because what it is he or she feels like they're gonna lose the version of you that they fell in love with.
That's a fact.
So they feel like they're gonna lose that. Oh, I liked you when you was fun.
Yeah.
Like I liked you when you was dancing on tables and twerking and whoop. You gonna stop doing all that once you get into church.
Mm-hmm.
Tip for you fellas. You're gonna keep doing it. Behind closed doors.
I promise you.
It don't go nowhere.
Church don't change nothing.
It don't go nowhere.
Because once you win, you win.
Door closed. Then you get all that.
She just ain't
gonna do it.
She would ask the Lord for forgiveness every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
She's not gonna stop doing those things for you.
Yeah, just know that.
Yeah. Red flags keep showing up. Disrespect, dishonesty, control, and you keep justifying it. But deep down, you know some things are not right.
When you keep praying for a sign, and God keeps showing up with the sign,
ta-da.
You keep praying for the sign. God show him if he's for me. And God goes, he ain't for you. But for real, God, show him if he's for me.
Do over. Give me something else, though. How about this?
No, but you know what?
We're getting close.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Stay with him. We're going to teach you a different lesson now.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you about long suffering.
Yeah, so be all in.
You ever read the book of Job?
Yeah.
You about to go through all of them.
Yeah, man. But we ignore those flags when the heart wants what the heart won't. But sometimes, man, you have to save yourself.
Yeah.
And recognize, I know it's not easy because we love that person. We're so infatuated with that person. But when they are showing you who they are in the long run, overall, believe them. Believe them. Believe the actions. Always believe them actions. Them actions don't lie. Believe the actions. But we ignore them flags, we will ignore them flags, man, especially if what we into is benefiting us at the moment. We would deal with some shit. You're not growing. Your purpose feels blocked. You feel stuck. Like this relationship is holding you back, not lifting you up.
That will be the number one reason why I break up with anybody at this big age.
Okay.
If I feel like I'm not growing, if I ain't got better at all, if all I've gotten was a relationship out of this, I'm cool. I should be better as a person. And give me a tangible feel where I can touch and realize that I got better when I was with you. I should be better. You should be better.
It should be some type of example.
It should be an example that I can point to and say, yo, ever since I've been dealing with you, I've gotten X, Y. Hey, man, credit got better. Man, finances I got more patience. Man, I got more peace. man, I feel better about myself. I feel more confident. I'm taking better care of myself. She got me eating right. Like something.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get with a person and then nothing gets better. And then they're like, well, stay with me. Why? Why?
Yeah.
We're doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you know what that comes from? Because I'm not knocking it. Do you know what it comes from? It comes from you just genuinely being lonely and wanting anybody in your life. You're not building anything with this person. You just don't want to be by yourself.
You deal with any kind of companionship.
So you're dealing with any type of companionship. So you come into somebody's life, you ain't trying to make their life better and they ain't making yours better, and you just stand there. Because you can at least say that you're not alone. That is not a relationship. That is a prison. You are wasting years of your life. A relationship that you are building upon with someone that's worth building with should make you better. You should look back in 6 months to a year and you should say, I was here and now I am here because of you. And if you don't, go. Leave. Too old for that shit.
Immediately.
Growth is necessary because if we don't grow, we don't change, we don't evolve. And if you ain't evolving, and if you don't have a person that you can evolve with. So last point, when we look back on some of the relationships that we coveted when we were younger and we try and go back to those. So you meet the girl that was fine as hell in high school and you try and get with her now and she ain't got shit going on, but she's still fine as hell.
Still fine though.
You trying to relive that moment again and you can't recapture it because she hasn't grown.
Yeah.
And you have. You've traveled, you've had careers, you've had jobs, you probably had some kids, you probably had some failed relationships. You've done a lot of things in your life, my nigga. You're trying to go backwards, she ain't trying to move forward. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah. And a sign of growth or growing, evolving, whatever word you want to use, is you're no longer content with the current state of things.
Nope.
Not saying that you're unsatisfied or you're no longer happy, but let's do something different. Whether it be, let's level up in some kind of shape, form, and fashion. It's not always about financial.
It's not.
But let's level up in some kind of way. There should be another level that you are constantly trying to get to within your relationship. Because to me, you're never maxing out.
No.
You never max out. There's no ceiling. There's no ceiling. But there should always be a new level that you're trying to get to with your partner. Whatever the case may be, whatever is working for you within your relationship, all relationships are different. Some relationships are money driven. Some are materialistic, and all of that is about the show. So you constantly trying to get to the bag just so you can show folk. It'd be people going into debt just so they could give off this persona of they living good when they in mad debt. But whatever your thing is, you should always try to reach another level of it. You don't want to get stagnant because that's how things get stale. And yeah, when you've been together for a long time, you're going to have those stale moments. But you got to recognize that, John, and you got to know how to get up out of that, or at least try to add things or maybe remove some things to where you can grow. Out with the old, in with the new. And that's just not when it comes to material things, but spiritual things as well, emotional things that you used to trip off of. You got to learn how to let some things go so you can grow.
Hell, physically, are we taking walks together? Are we in the gym together?
Anything,
something though. But you better look and you better look at your life and you better do inventory and realize this person made you better in something.
Yeah,
something. Like you got to grow.
I don't care if she upgraded your shoe level.
Something.
You should walk away with something to show for.
Something. She introduced you to lotion, nigga. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Word. Yeah. You're on different paths. Your values, beliefs, or life goals clash too much. And no matter how hard you try, you're not aligned.
That would be the second one.
Yeah.
On why I don't. Growth would be my first. This is individually. Growth would be my first. Why I'm cool. And the second would be that I'm not aligned with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I know what my path and my purpose is in life. I know why God put me here. So if I'm asking you, if I'm dealing with a person and I ask you that one simple question, what is your purpose? And you say, I don't know, then we're cool. You got to know at this, again, for me at this age, you got to know why you're here. Because if our paths don't align, I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care how many lists you check off. we're not going to be moving in the same direction because I know the direction in which I'm moving in and I know why I'm moving in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make me a bad person. Doesn't it just means that we're not meant to travel this together. We're not meant to go on this journey together.
Right.
Are we aligned? Y'all will get with somebody that has your list down. He's 6 foot. He makes 6 figures. He at least got 6 inches. Like he fills all your motherfucking list. Y'all paths ain't nowhere near aligned. Y'all ain't going in the same direction. Y'all don't have the same value system. Y'all don't have the same belief system. Nothing. But he fits your list. So he's your list guy, but y'all not moving in the same direction, and then you wondering why you're not happy. But he's everything that I wanted. But yeah, your path is maybe to do medicine or to help or to heal. And his path may be a more financial one, to be a high level provider, and that's going to take away from what you're trying to do. Y'all are on 2 different wavelengths. He believes in finance, you believe in people. That probably won't ever match. Now, does opposites attract? Absolutely. Can we come to some compromise and conclusions? So absolutely. But if you know for a fact that, Lil Junebug's still out here robbing banks, and you trying to be a member of the Usher board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm saying, but, do what you want to do.
Yeah. Word. That's within the spirituality of things. That's where the term make sure that you're equally yoked comes in at. Because for those who don't know, the yoke is the device that's around the ox so they can move together. That's where that terms come from. So one don't get too far ahead of the other. One falls behind. So you put the yoke on them so they can move together in the same direction.
Look,
they won't lead
teaching
astray.
people stuff.
I picked up a few things upon my travels in life.
I thought it was talking about eggs.
Get them yolks.
Continue.
But that's where that phrase come from. Cause I know you knew that. But so you just want to make sure, like you said, man, that things are aligned. It don't have to be the same plan or the same goal, but that finish line,
The direction.
the direction.
We could be at different destinations, but we gotta go in the same direction.
There we go. You've prayed and still feel the urge to walk away. Even after prayer, your spirit feels pulled in a different direction. That's not fear. That's divine guidance. Yes, Lord. Yes. I've seen like women who were like heavy in the church stay in a loveless, stay in a neglectful marriage because they're so spiritually in tune or in it that they put their well-being, and sometimes they forget to prioritize themselves for the sake of spirituality, because some people are extreme with it. That sickness and health, better or for worse, those are natural things that you can't control.
Right.
Not somebody purposely mistreating you, not somebody abusing you, not somebody messing around on you, not somebody putting you to the side and prioritizing everything.
Neglecting you.
That's not what that means, yo. You deserve happiness because you don't want that resentment to kick in, and now you hate everybody. And so that's another thing that you got to deal with. So don't take that for better. That's not what that means. Those are just like natural things. Your man gets sick, your woman gets sick, you fall on hard. That's not what they're saying. Stop sticking around for the sake of spirituality. Stop sticking around because you don't want to have a failed relationship. It's not worth your sanity. It's not worth your soul. It's not worth your peace or your happiness. And honestly, God lets you know. All you got to do is listen. Pay attention. He lets you know. He don't have to beat you over the head. He's showing you. Every time that man come home at 2, 3 in the morning, or every time
Go ahead.
She,
every time she done cuss you,
Yeah, just because you said you was hungry, yo, signs of
Should
that.
have cut
Signs of that.
I should have cussed you out for no damn reason.
Signs of that, cuzzo. Signs of that.
Jesus, what I do?
Hey,
Yeah.
if a guy is confused about his feelings for you, he'll do these few things. He keeps you close, but not too close. He'll flirt, compliment you, maybe even open up emotionally, but he stops short of commitment. It's like he wants the warmth without the responsibility. It hurts because it feels real, but it lacks clarity.
That's a good one.
It is. I can't even. I can't even.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that one sometimes.
What do you say?
I want you here, but I don't want you.
Yeah.
I want you around, but I don't want you in the room.
Yeah. Just be close.
Be close.
Be close.
Be in earshot,
Be close.
but gone.
Yeah. Damn. Ooh. He makes you question yourself. When someone truly cares, they bring peace. But if you constantly doubt where you stand, if your mind feels like a battlefield, that's a sign his confusion is affecting your clarity.
On both sides.
Yes, it is.
Because here's what it is. If he's telling you what it is, but you're wanting something different, he's still telling you what it is. You got to understand that. If he's telling you what it is, but you want something different, he's still telling you what it is. I'm not talking right or wrong in this. I need you to follow where I'm going. I can have you thinking, hey, we're just talking and we're dating and woo doo woo doo woo. And in your mind, you like, but you gonna be my man. And I'm not. No, but you gonna be my man because I'm not. I'm telling you. So you get to questioning you like, well, what's wrong with me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why can't I be with him? Well, why don't he want me? It's not about you. If he's telling you that's not what he wants or that's not what he's on, and he's showing you it's not what he's on, don't confuse yourself or question yourself. Move on.
Yeah.
Just simply move on. Just simply move. All right, we were here and now I'm moving that way. Just move on.
And no, you can't change his mind.
Ew.
You can't change his mind. I don't care what type of loving you putting on him, what type of meal you cook for him. If he expresses to you, I'm not looking for anything. Once a guy say that, if you're a woman that's looking for something, not just a good time, yo, dip, because you're not going to change his mind. All you're doing is setting yourself up for failure and hurt and disappointment in the long run. Yeah. Because once that fun runs out, once it starts to, and I'm just keeping it a buck. Once the fun runs out, once it starts feeling relationshipy, he gonna get out of there because that's not what he's looking for. He's looking for the fun. He's looking for the excitement, the spontaneity, and the freaky and all of that. Mm-hmm. Once it start feeling like responsibility, once it start feeling like I have to actually care about your well-being and do all of that,
we don't do that here.
He gonna dip. He gonna dip. And
so don't be confused when that actions and words match.
Yeah.
Don't confuse yourself.
And
it is what you think it is.
And the business that he's going to stand on is, I told you.
Yeah.
And technically, he told you. So when they get to talking that, y'all ain't really looking for, hey, go. If that ain't what you're on,
man, but I am.
There we go.
Yeah.
He avoids defining the relationship. If you ever try to ask, what are we? He dodges the question, says, let's not rush, or acts like the label doesn't matter. But your feelings do matter, and love shouldn't come with confusion. Hey, we turn into Floyd on the ropes. We could turn into Floyd on the ropes.
Ask me the question.
Hey, what are we? Where's this going?
We having a good time. That's what we are.
I agree, but what do you see us? What do you see me?
I see you as a great friend, and I see we're having a good time.
Yeah,
don't you see that?
I see that.
Yeah. So what else do we need to see?
Just enjoy the moment. Hey,
do this all day.
Hey, yes.
I can do this all day.
Hey,
so that nigga can do that shit all day. It's not hard. Like, it is not hard to avoid that question. Look, it's real simple, ladies. If I want you, I'm going to get you. And I'm going to define when I get you. You're gonna be introduced as my woman. Because I want you. And I'm a hunter, so I go get what I want. If that's not what I want, for whatever reason why I don't want it, don't get mad because it's not what I want. Adjust. Because it's not on you to make me want you. It's on me to say that's what I want.
Talk that talk, cuzzo.
Like, you can't, I'm going to make him, I'm going to convince him, or I'm going to do this or do that, and I'm going to flip off of the bedpost, and I'm going to land on it, I'm going to do a split, then I'm going to twirl around 3 times. So.
Oh, that's nice. But
it's not what I want.
No.
Yeah. For whatever reason why I don't want it. It's not what I want. Now, if it's something that I want, I define it. Hey, I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to have a relationship with you. I see a future with you. As simple as I'm saying it is as simple as the words are to form and say to you. If he hasn't said those things to you, he has shown you. Now, over time, be realistic. Not a week, not a month, not even 2 or 3 months. Yeah. Give it time. Yeah. Some of y'all be like, what the fuck are we doing? And it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. What are we doing? I don't have time for this. You don't know my middle name. You don't know my middle name. And you should at this point. Yeah. You don't know my favorite color. You don't know my favorite food. You don't know shit about me for real.
My allergies.
You don't know shit about me for real. Like important shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and you trying to define the relationship. So don't go in the extreme. Like, if it's been enough time, it's been 6-8 months, and y'all been rocking like pretty much daily. Yeah, that's a value question to ask. Like, hey, what? And again, the what are we is just a question that you're gonna get that like the question that you can't get away from is more of how do you see me in your life? How do you see me in your life?
Because that's very specific. That's very specific.
And then your responsibility is to say, this is what I want moving forward. I see you like this. I see you as a great candidate to be my man so we can move forward. We can be monogamous. You get like, I am looking to be married. Don't allow him to define you, because then he'll keep you where you're comfortable being. So if you comfortable being on the side, you're going to be on the side forever. If you comfortable with just having sex and coming over and cooking and playing the role of wife, but never getting the ring, he will keep you there as long as you kept comfortable being there. Just our nature.
He ain't lying.
Just our nature.
He sends mixed signals.
Didn't even see it.
One day he's all in, texting, calling, giving you attention. The next, he goes cold. Confusion often shows up as inconsistency. Don't blame yourself. His emotional chaos isn't your burden to carry. That's really self-explanatory because of
we just talked about it. Look, men are direct. We are clear. We are clear when we want or don't want something. See. Men. Now, some men, again, whatever, but we're talking in generalities and we're talking from a trend standpoint and from experience. When I want something or when I want to make something clear, I'll make it fucking clear. If it's convoluted, it's for a reason. It's because either I'm not sure, I don't know, or I don't want it, but I want the benefits of it.
Facts. And texting, one day he's all in. Texting, calling, giving you attention. And the next he goes cold. Usually, the fall off begins after intercourse has taken place. That's why I strongly recommend patience in making people wait, because over time the truth is revealed. And we talking about men, we can only fake it for so long. Yeah, at some point that honey is gonna start boiling out the pot, and now we need to figure out, hey, where is this going? Is we gonna do this thing or not? That's when the true identity and the true feelings and all that start to come out. yo, there's nothing wrong with waiting. There's nothing wrong with making people wait before y'all cross that line, because that's normally when the fall off happens. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, and it's not necessarily like a bad thing, because some men, when they are pursuing you, yo, we are going hard. That can be exhausting. It can be taxing, because we spending money, we spending time, we trying to come up with new things to, like, we are really pursuing you. So yeah, that sex is almost like the clarification for us. Like, all right, cool. We are expressive through sex. That's the way we feel loved. A lot of times, that's the way we are reassured. So when we get that thing from you, it's like, okay, she's really into me now. So we could kind of breathe a little bit. It's just some niggas go too far. I'm talking about a real nigga gonna breathe a little bit, but he's not gonna fall off. He's still gonna do those things. It just not be as excessive. A nigga that's just trying to pop and drop, yo, once he get it, yo, you might not even get a good morning text in the morning. He'd text you about 12 noon, when at first, before you gave it to him, he was hitting you. Every time you woke up at 7 a.m., it was a text waiting on you. But then you give it to him, now you're waking up to nothing.
I'll say this.
Go ahead, cuz.
I'm sorry I gotta say this, fellas, but I'll say this. Ladies, don't fall for the attention that you want, because it's the easiest shit to give you. Easy shit to give you is the attention you want. Oh, you just want, you
I could do that. I can do that. That's cosplay.
Good morning, beautiful.
That's cosplay. I could do that.
Afternoon. How's your day? Y'all don't even know I can set them text alerts and send them to a group chat or group text.
Word?
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah, I can just set it. Just boop. Send them to them 4. They have no substance. That's why I don't like to be asked those questions. How's your day? Give a fuck. I don't care. Like, it means nothing. Hell, good morning, how's your day? How you doing means nothing. It has no substance. It has no room for me to get specific or detailed. How are you feeling today? Oh, I know you were going through this. How's that going? Specifics, like I give a fuck about you, like I care. That means I would have to pay attention.
So the follow-up is the
follow-up, but the details of the questions that you ask.
Yeah.
If you're just asking me the same questions over and over again, if you're asking me a question that you can ask anybody, then it's not specific to me. I can ask anybody. I can say anybody, good morning. How's your day going today? You doing all right? Oh, man, that's good. What do we learn?
Not a damn
What do we learn?
I don't even like small talk. Yeah, word.
What do we learn? We didn't learn shit.
I'm with
But that's attention to a woman. Oh, he did that 4 times a day. He didn't learn anything from you. He still don't know where you work. He still don't know what you do. He don't know your kids' ages. He don't know if you got kids. He don't know where you been. He don't know where you're going.
You cooking, dog.
He didn't ask you anything. He just gave you the attention that you were seeking because he didn't want any substance. He didn't want he just wanted.
He just tapping in. He just showing you that he around.
I didn't want the size.
Yeah.
Give me fucking meat.
Yeah.
Literally.
Just know I'm here.
Keep that rest of that shit to you. Yeah.
Hey.
You give a fuck how your job going today.
Yeah.
Are you good enough to fuck today? You just trying to fuck?
Yeah.
Cause
is your date going good enough for that? Because I don't want you. You've been all stressed out and all. I don't want to hear about it.
Because that's all it is. Because then the next question, and ladies, you can attest to this. You know I ain't lying. The next question will be something sexual. How you doing today? How them titties doing today? Like, the next question will go sexual. Like, how did we get here?
How did we get here?
You didn't even let me answer. You didn't even let me I was kind of
damn, cuzzo. Yeah.
And sorry, fellas, I had to put that out there, but I'm just tired of seeing people fall for the okie doke because they think that that's attention. Oh, he texts me all the time. What is he texting you? Does he switch it up? Does he ask about your actual? He asks about my day every day. No, he asks you how you doing today, and you tell him. You volunteer information. He doesn't give you anything to go off of. He gives you no specifics whatsoever. So you can actually know that he's listening to you and he gives a fuck. Do with that what you will. But I just know what I know.
That's a fact, my boy.
Yeah, I just know what I know.
That is a fact. That's a fact. You could tell him. You could actually tell him about your day, how stressful it was. He ain't heard nothing. He just waiting on you to get done talking so he could follow it up with,
what?
You should let me come and you should let me give you a massage.
And again, watch how quick the sexual talk starts after that. Yeah. Because he's already been told, don't just call and don't ask about my day or you ain't even check to see how I was doing.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Oh my ass, all these hoes, how they doing? That's all that. Check. Bet.
Collecting the intel to use it for evil.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn it. He's jealous, but not loyal. He might get protective or even jealous when you talk to other guys. Yet he isn't ready to claim you or be loyal himself. That's not love. That's possession without commitment. Yeah.
You're a beautiful thing. Just how I said it. You're a beautiful thing. You're not a person. You're a possession. You're a beautiful thing. And men, as hunters, collect beautiful things.
And I know at least all y'all have dealt with that fake jealous type. Where you going dressed up like that? Don't get your head cracked. All that shit is not cute. That shit is not cute. It's not cute at all.
Yeah, you're a thing. You're a possession. The last thing he wants is somebody to come in and actually treat you how you're supposed to be treated.
Yeah.
Do the things that you want to be done. Actually give a fuck about you. Want that shit?
Yeah.
He just wants you to himself.
That's it.
He ain't gonna make you happy. He ain't gonna give he just wants you to myself. I just don't want you with nobody else. That's all.
That's it.
That's all, and that's it.
And that jealousy, that's just I don't even play around with that. Like, don't even pretend to be jealous. It's just not a good look. Mm-hmm. It's just not cute. It's too much. It's too many things going on and too many things happening out here for you to play like that. I can't deal with you being jealous and insecure. And a lot of times, guys be jealous or insecure, whatever you want to call it, because they know they're not doing what they supposed to do.
A lot of times.
So they know if a dude that's coming correct, that's genuinely interested, he's going to do those things.
Easily.
He can't compete.
No.
He can't compete. It ain't that he can't compete. He don't want to compete. So he put on this facade to keep you confused and keep you around. He ain't really jealous. It's just an act. It's just an act.
Because you rewarded the behavior that you shouldn't have rewarded. Stop rewarding bad behavior. Stop rewarding motherfuckers who do the bare minimum. And so you say shit like, oh, I don't require much. Then I ain't going to give you much.
And then I'm not going to then I'm not going to give you much.
Look at there.
Look how that works.
Huh?
Look how that works.
Look at there.
Look how that works. You don't require much. I don't want to do much.
And I don't want to do much.
Look at there.
Look at there.
Damn.
Yeah. Works out.
We belong together.
Yeah.
We belong together.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this question. It said, why would a man rather masturbate than be intimate with his woman lying right next to him?
Ooh. Y'all ain't gonna like them answers.
Now, I thought it was. Now that's a bit of a loaded question. So
y'all ain't gonna like them answers.
For the sake of the topic, we gonna be real literal and specific.
Okay.
So let's just say a man and woman is in bed.
Yeah.
Because there are dynamics where some men, they prefer to but it's not that dynamic of they're in the bed. They just prefer to do that other than have actual sex with the woman.
Yeah.
So the man, we can do both if you want. So the man is in bed with the woman.
Yep.
And he's masturbating while she's asleep. Now, I know some women that have been their situation where they've been sleeping and they may have turned over something to find a new spot and a man is in a full-blown session. And he don't break stride.
Look in your eyes.
I mean,
animal.
Oh, you up? But so that's a real situation. So what do you think is
some of the reasons?
Yeah, possibly.
So possible reasons are, and again, y'all not gonna like these answers because some of them are based upon if he's been turned down before, if he's looked to you sexually and been like, "Hey, baby," and you can only hear no, but so many times to where you like, "Fuck it, fuck it," because if he gets that bold, he doesn't care if you catch him or not.
Yeah.
And that's because, hey, baby, I don't feel like it. Hey, I got a headache. Hey,
Or you using that as a weapon.
Hey, or I'm mad at you and you don't get none. I don't beat my, like Juvenile said, I'm going to beat my meat for sure. She going to be drilled in. Tell your girlfriends, you tell them everything else.
But
yeah, like that is a real thing. Like, I know men that have been rejected so much that they proudly say, yeah, I'll beat my dick right next to her. I don't give a fuck if she ain't gonna give it to, like, if that's what we're here for and we can't be intimate. And again, it's a thin line because intimacy in sex is not something that's owed to anybody. Let's get that out the way. But if there's not a legitimate reason why you're not having sex and you are in a relationship, y'all are sleeping in the same bed, I gotta know why.
Word.
If you can't physically do it, okay. If mentally he doesn't stimulate you, sure. If he's done something, betrayed your trust, or you don't trust, like, I get that. But just telling him no just for the sake of no, and you expect him to just be, okay.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm gonna just I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just sleep it off.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not a man's nature.
Nah.
So you can't keep rejecting him and then expecting him to just accept that and going on about his way and about his day. 2, addiction. As in,
that's a fact.
Porn addiction, addicted to the high of, yo, I want sex at a certain level and at a certain rate, and I need it at a certain level and at a certain rate, and I'm not getting it at that certain level and certain rate. And I'm seeing these images and I got these images. And so I'm overworked. And like, I'm talking about a woman that has a healthy sex drive.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, we done did it 3 times today. Like, you need 6. Like,
yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Like, you do have, again, the rare form of fella. But if y'all sex drives don't match, that's gonna be an issue. Like, if he's very, very high sexually and he requires a lot of sex and that's not you, you may be a once a week type of gal, and he a 6 or 7 type of day type nigga. That's not gonna work.
Our relationship gonna be hell.
Y'all shit gonna be hell for one of y'all.
Word.
And that happens. You know what I'm saying? That happens. Like, you just don't mesh and it's not there. 3, and the more obvious one, there isn't an attraction there. I know, ladies. I know you think, I'm naked and I'm here, and yeah, that's dope. But just like y'all lose attraction and y'all get turned off, so do we. So do we.
Right.
And if we are turned off, and if you don't make the soldier salute anymore, I gotta play a drum solo. It's not, again, this is the reality. This is real. And it could be after kids, it could be life, and you just kind of, and a lot of it stems from not even how he feels about you, it's how you feel about you. Because I've experienced ladies not loving themselves and thinking that I'm not attractive, so I don't want to have sex because I don't feel attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
and see, that's a tough one to deal with.
It is,
because you never want to try to tell someone how they feel and how they shouldn't feel. You know what I'm saying?
And you can all day long, and if they don't feel that way, they not riding.
Word.
So I'm looking at you, and you see, and it was a situation of she gained weight, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't mind because the the things that I needed there were still there.
Yeah.
It was literally the difference between prime pinky and big pinky. Still a get it. But in her mind, she was like, I'm not prime anymore. I'm not what I was.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I'm sexy. So why do you think I'm sexy? Well, baby, I think you're sexy because of the other things. And I still like to look at you. You still are the same woman that I'm with and the whole nine. But she's like, I don't feel that way. So I don't want to do that with you. So I get punished because you don't feel. That's how it comes off.
Yeah.
That's how it comes off.
No doubt.
Like, I get punished because you don't feel like having, like, so what am I supposed to do? And then when you do that, then she looking at you like, animal. It's like, what the fuck do you want me to, what are we doing at this point?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do at this point? You just want me to just sit here and just, okay, this woman right next to me, and I'm just going to look at her and he up.
Yeah.
What you want me to do? I don't feel sexy, so I'm not having sex. It doesn't work. So those are like some reasons that, I've come across, I've talked to other men about, and they've had it happen. Again, no shame. Like, they've been like, right in front of her, dog, busted, went my ass to sleep. I was like, damn, nigga.
Man, that's savagery, cuz
Yeah.
I can't do it. I need, if I'm gonna go that route, I need nothing but privacy and darkness. I'm not a performer. I'm not gonna sit here and put on this show for you.
But some of it was the anger and animosity.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it was literally an act of
defiance. It's out of spite.
It was an act of defiance.
Yeah.
In the words of Bill Burr, rub one out.
Yeah, you don't stop no show, and I'm showing you that you don't. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, it's that.
I'm gonna say this. I agree with everything you said, because I will say it. I get that life happens.
Mm-hmm.
You have kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's the job. It could be family. It could be financial. It could be lack of resources. All of these things can negatively impact your sex life in the bedroom. And that's fine. But it can't be the excuse day to day. It cannot be the excuse day to day. And a lot of times, which we talked about in the earlier segment, men don't want, sex shouldn't feel like a burden. It shouldn't feel like a chore. It shouldn't feel like an obligation, yo. Like, we want to be desired. So, and I'm just going to keep it a buck. Yo, inside box should not be complicated, more hard to get than outside box. And I know that's a little phrase that's going around. Why is it so hard? Why is in-house pussy harder to get than outside? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it can be. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Now, I'm just speaking for when the relationship is cool and just things happen. Not the no good, that's what's happening. No. We're talking about a healthy relationship where life just tends to get in the way sometimes. Mm-hmm. You have to figure it out. And I know women, y'all change every day. The older y'all get, y'all bodies change, y'all emotions, y'all mentality change and everything. And that's fine. We ain't got no control over that. Y'all don't have any control over that. But we have to, that's where communication comes in, man. We have to figure this thing out because men communicate through sex. A lot of men, ego, pride, masculinity, all of that shit is reassured through sex. It makes us feel like a man. It makes us feel loved. It makes us feel desired. It makes us feel wanted. So when we're not getting those things and we got to constantly handle the situations manually, then things are going to start to spiral. You get those things where now the boundaries are going, the level of respect is going. Hey, you not looking out for me, so I ain't finna look out for you. You too comfortable. We ain't both of us gonna be uncomfortable around here. So you ain't worried about my satisfaction. I'm not gonna worry about whatever your comfort level is. So you wake up at 3 a.m. to go pee. He in the middle of a beat session with no ends in sight. And now the day is ruined because you're mad at him because he done messed up your sheets or whatever. He mad at you because he feel like you neglected him, man. It's just an ugly situation to be in. And you have to figure that thing out, man, because sexual deprivation is a really, really real thing.
It's a life form of abuse, but it is a form of abuse. It's
a form of abuse.
Because that is a necessity for a man.
It can ruin your whole day. It's a
necessity for a man.
You be on edge the whole day. You're snappy, you're jumpy. And women, y'all get sexually frustrated too, where you're clicking and you don't know why. It's because you ain't busting no nut. And sometimes busting them nuts manually, yeah, that's cool, but that's just a temporary fix. You need that physical companionship. You need that woman or that man. You need to feel that. That's part of it. You need to feel that bond. You need to feel that connection. You don't get that connection with the manual joints. You need that team camaraderie.
And there's two other ones that I thought of just while you was talking that I know about. One is the uber religious people who think sex is just for procreation, not for fun. So they exist.
That's a fact.
I know of them.
That's a fact.
Sex is for procreation, not for fun. So I'm sitting right here. I'm as sexy as I want to be, and you sitting there, you right there, and he can't touch you because we ain't making no more babies.
Because we ain't making no more babies.
And then the last one, again, I told y'all not gonna like these answers. Bad sex. The last thing you want to do is do it again when it ain't good when you did it the first time. Like, the last thing you want to do is keep doing it badly. And so in her mind, she had a bad experience, so she doesn't want to do it again with you. And ladies, be fair to that man and have that tough conversation to either A, improve it and tell him what he needs to improve upon. Even though we have egos, it's not fair to him for him to be thinking in his head that he's killing it and he's not.
Word.
Or he's satisfying you and he's not.
Word.
And then you're withholding it because there's no attraction there. There's no sexual chemistry there. Like, all the things that you need to get to where you need to get to aren't happening. And instead of you telling him, he's just sitting, like, you just like, nah, I ain't giving him that. Like, for what? That's a waste of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, he just finna hop on me and go to sleep. Like, I've heard that.
Yeah. Especially, like you said, especially when they're not being satisfied.
Yeah, they not being satisfied.
He just getting his the whole time. Yeah. But fellas, that's when you have to look at yourself. Look at yourself. You know when you're being selfish in that bedroom. You know damn well she not getting that climax off. But as long as you getting yours, you good. That's not right. We too old for that. But yeah. Good talk, cuzzo.
Good talk always, man.
Again, we appreciate the love, man. We appreciate the support. You know, please like these, share these, subscribe to these.
Get it around. Follow if you ain't. We in London. Shout out to London. We're in the Netherlands. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Dallas fuck with us heavy.
Yeah.
I seen him in the comments. Dallas gang, we fuck with you.
Atlanta too.
Atlanta. We got him in the A. I love the A. I love Dallas and I love the A. Let's get that out the way. Houston, what up? You know what I'm saying? We trying to get around here, man. Again, we are who we are. We are the balance in this thing. We gonna get it to you real raw and uncut. We ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. But also, we gonna be a little different from the other platforms that you see, because you see a lot of the bullshit on the other stuff. No, all disrespect intended. So
at the highest.
Yep.
We love y'all.
Yep.
Big Zo Podcast. We out.